Okay, topography. A holt is a small forest or a hill with trees on it. A grove is a small forest. A glade is an opening in a forest. A knoll is a small round hill. A foothill is, well, I guess it's a kind of like a bumpy area at the bottom of a mountain. A hillock is a small hill. A hay is an enclosed plot of land. A barrow is a mountain. A dale is a valley. A glen is a narrow valley. A greenwood is a forest that's green. A snowwood is a stretch of taiga. And a rainwood is a rainforest. A wetland is a land that's wet. A bog, marsh, mire, these are all basically the same thing as far as I can tell. A swamp is a wetland with plants growing in it. And a fen is a lowland and a wetland. And a slough is basically like a swamp or a swamp-like region. So a stream is apparently either any body of running water or a small, narrow river. This is the one I've always heard or seen the word used as. An is a river. A brook is basically smaller than a river. A creek is two different things depending on where you hear the word. So it's either a narrow inlet or bay, or it's like a small stream. A stath is basically a shore or some kind of landing place like a dock. A strand is basically any land at the edge of a body of water. So I think this includes even small bodies of water like ponds. A bight is kind of like a bay. A cove is kind of like a little sheltered area, maybe an inlet sheltered area or some kind of mountainous sheltered area. Strath is a flat, wide river valley. A headland is land that juts out into a body of water. A backwater is a body of stagnant water connected to a river. A blackwater is a stream stained dark with peat. Narrows, that's the part of a body of water where it's narrow. A ford is a part in a body of water that is shallow enough for a human to cross. A holm is an island in a river, lake, or estuary. A meadow is like a field. A lea is basically a meadow. A weston is a desert or wasteland. So a heath would be a weston, usually covered with heather and rough grass and that type of stuff. A moor is also a weston. It's a tract of weston with peaty soil and also has heath. So I guess moors are often heaths. Badlands, any deeply eroded barren area. A woodland is basically forest land. A washland is a land that is periodically flooded, especially a plain, apparently. A shrubland, land with shrubs. Grassland, land with grass. A benchland, a stretch of level ground at the foot of mountains. Backland, an area that's a long way from human habitation. Yeah.